What is general information and specific information? Specific information refers to exact, precise fact or description of something mentioned in the text. General information is normally vague and represents a broad description of something. For example, school children do not like reading books. Brian is in 5th grade and hates reading poems. General ideas usually express the main point or main idea of a piece of writing, often a claim that needs to be proven. In order to answer the questions about the text successfully, we need to understand the question and identify what kind of information is being asked, general or specific. Specific information refers to exact, precise fact or description of something mentioned in the text. General information is normally vague and represents a broad description of something. For example, school children do not like reading books. Brian is in 5th grade and hates reading poems. Example 1 is a general statement as it talks about all the school children. Example 2 is very specific as it talks about a particular student and his likes. Now do exercises 1 and 2. The following statements appeared in a survey. A. Most psychology students do not use libraries. B. In the months of February and March, only 14% of psychology students used the university library. C. In the months of February and March, 20% of the students used the university library. D. Most psychology students do not use the university library. E. The majority of students do not use libraries. So the answer B is correct. The following statements appeared in a survey. A. Most police officers in big cities are corrupt. B. In 2013 to 2014 about 30% of police officers were accused of corruption in the capital city. C. In small towns only high-rank police officers are usually perceived to be corrupt. D. A decade ago corruption among police officers was very common. E. A vast majority of corrupt police officers are located in the capital. F. Most police officers are not corrupt. Which statements refer to a specific period of time? Check all that apply. Answer D seems correct. Exercise 3. Notice how the author of the example below, Gabriel Winant, uses progressions from general to specific to introduce his subject and move his argument forward. Of all the social policy reforms to emerge from the New Deal, Social Security has proven the most far-reaching and enduring, at least in its direct effects. The program drastically reorganized the normative American life course, in turn leaving a lasting imprint on American politics and resisting challenges decades after its passage. Why did old age in particular prove so amenable to such thoroughgoing social intervention in the 1930s, such that Social Security became the flagship program of the New Deal coalition? Winant, 2021, p. 75. The example above begins with a general statement about the impact of Social Security. Then, the author begins to add details about the nature of that impact, ending the paragraph by asking a question about the one main feature of Social Security. Exercise 4. In this paragraph, the author presents his thesis, a broad claim drawn from his discussion of Social Security and old age in the previous paragraph. This completes the first progression from specific to general. After the thesis, the author begins a second progression, defining a concept and then providing examples of its application. The elderly emerged into a politically central position in the interwar period because of a contradiction that they came to embody in the category of dependency, the key concept in the discourse governing the nexus of market, family, and state. Dependency had emerged during the 19th century as the negative face of the work ethic, as Nancy Fraser and Linda Gordon observe. The pauper, the native, the slave, and the housewife appeared as its personifications, each subjected to regulatory discipline and subordination, with the housewife the sole good dependent. In principle, working-class white men could attain the status of virtuous producer under the sign of the family wage. Although the passages above begin a lengthy article, With a few adjustments they could be used as a conclusion. The author could also use the passage to introduce a book-length treatment of the subject. Because it is so versatile, the general to specific pattern is one you will use frequently.